What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I am Mona. Today, I had to come and holler at you all about this 20v1 with this young lady right here in the orange. And then she was going up against Nardo Wick. So Nardo Wick is a rapper out of Jacksonville, Florida. I think he just turned 22 years old.
Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me?
Y'all, I'm kind of old. I don't really keep up. Y'all, this is y'all, and I say, oh, I'm a millennial, so a lot of things, y'all, I don't keep up.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. You ain't lied.
To show you this one clip first, okay, where this was her first interaction with Nardo Wick. Okay, so let's get into it.
Good, you good?
Yeah, how you feeling?
Good, how you feeling?
Good. I was supposed to see you on New Year's. KOD, they play with you.
Yeah, I played with me.
Yeah, I was looking to see you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
No, though.
Oh,
Matter of fact, yeah, JK, you came to see me.
all right.
He initially said no to her. You heard at the end, he changed his mind because she made an attempt to come and see him at a show at KOD, the strip club. And it sounds like the show didn't go through. Get right into the next clip that went viral. Y'all, this is crazy. Please make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and share.
You giving me back shots or you doing missionary?
Neither.
Either.
Oh my God.
Why I can't even remember what I said, yeah, but
If you was the you giving me back shots or you doing missionary?
neither.
Either.
Why I can't even remember what I said, yeah, but
If you
It's Friday. I ain't got no job. And I really ain't got shit but dick. Yeah. Pussy for the 40.
So when the woman walks up, she said, "Are you going to give me back shots or missionary?" And then he says, "I don't even remember why I picked you." Y'all, that's and I think that to me, out of this entire part, I think that that was the most valuable piece right there, right? When he said, "I don't remember why I picked you," I need y'all to understand what he's really saying. Because the moment that she allowed those very unladylike words come out of her mouth, she's just meeting this man. She did good the first time when she met him. You know, she didn't say anything too crazy. But why didn't you, as a woman, keep that same energy? Did you think that this was the best that you could have offered to try to one up the other women?
Hang it up.
Now, I read some of the comments, and a lot of people were saying, well, you know, her looks weren't all there. Okay, even still, there's still a way that you can carry yourself and present yourself as women to get a man's attention where you don't have to present as so classless and lacking decorum. And again, this is not something that you can just turn on or off, because obviously this is how this young woman carries herself, and so be it. But let's be honest, a lot of the women that come on these shows, they are prostituting themselves. Let's be honest. They're doing a lot of 304 activities. He would want to bring home to his mother. She doesn't have to, or he doesn't want his woman to present herself that way. And I hope that young ladies, that you see this and you understand that even as this young man being 22 years old, he understands the value of how respectability can make or break whether or not a man is going to even take that next step with you. This is his first interaction with this woman, and this was the first thing that she said. The same thing with the video that I did when it was the 20 versus what's his name, Quavo. She came out the gate just everything, and he said, "Hold the phone, slow to your road. I'm just meeting you." And you know, hats off to Nardo standing 10 toes down on what he said. You know, I still think that was funny when he was like, neither. But ladies, let's allow our first interaction with a man to be memorable and not for the wrong reasons, right? It's okay to be sexy. It's okay to be feminine, right? But saying, you know, how much you're going to throw that cat back and throwing that cat out there on the first interaction is not classy. You are really showing why you are not meeting the man's standards and why you would not be eligible for this man. You have automatically disqualified yourself, presenting yourself as such. So what do you all think? I know that this is a show, but unfortunately, a lot of young ladies, you can go and see all the videos that get posted online. And I know I like to say sometimes online is not a real place, but I also think it is art imitating life. We all have cameras. We're not stupid. We see things. Want to have a healthy, positive relationship with a man that's going to stand the test of time, that's going to be a long-term, serious relationship. Showing up to a meeting with a man, and that's the very first thing that comes out of your mouth, definitely disqualifying yourself. And you definitely are showing this man that, hey, then that's literally the best that I can offer you. You're not going to go the long haul. You are good for the late night creep. Ladies, let's work on how we present ourselves, and not even just for performative measures. Allow that to be a part of who you are. You can be classy, and when you are young, you can turn it around. Okay? Being classy doesn't mean that you don't have a personality. Being respectful about yourself and how your character and your behaviors doesn't mean that you lack personality and that you're boring. But you know how to carry yourself and allow your personality, the best parts of you, to shine. So that way you can have the best options of men to choose from. And those men are also choosing you first and foremost. Talking about fumbling a man, y'all keep fumbling men when you show up like this, prostituting yourselves out the gate. Work on improving ourselves. Let's stop talking about what men are doing. Let's focus on what we can do to improve ourselves so that we can garner the attention of the best men for us and the men who want to have us on their arm as the best representation. Let me know what you all think down in the comments section. If you have enjoyed my commentary, please leave a like. Consider subscribing to my channel. Also, consider becoming a channel member. Until the next video, peace.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
Peace, y'all.
Can I just say your eyes are so pretty?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, they're like literally shining. And I'm so sorry I keep on looking at your hands. They kind of look heavy. Yeah, would you like me to hold them for you?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I like her.
So with
like
that
her.
being said,
I like her,
right?
yeah.
What are we doing after this? We're gonna go eat.
We can eat.
Have you watched La La Land before?
I haven't.
Ooh,
We
neither
can do
have
that
I.
tonight.
But
We can both watch it
we could
tonight.
go to like the observatory, have a little
Okay.
picnic, you know, watch
A woman
the
with
sunset.
plans, I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I like her. She's nice. I like her. I like
Really
her.
shaking.
Cool. I like her.
I'm literally shaking.
The delivery almost rizzed through him and to us.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hold on one second. Okay. You looking real good today.
Your turn.
Ooh.
How you doing?
Oh, you're so sweet. Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. You look good though.
You look good too.
Thank you.
I like the blue.
Hold on.
What's up?
Smell good too.
I smell good. Smell me.
Yeah. You do smell really good.
Let me smell you now.
Okay, go for it. Oh. Okay.
You smell good too.
Thank you, Garrett. Okay.
A little sweaty.
So what do you like to do?
I like to. I'm a MMA fighter,
Oh, okay.
so I have to train a lot. So I'm training every day. So you know I can protect you.
I'm down for it.
Erica and Garrett were getting it on. It was actually getting hot. I was like, oh my gosh, the way she like did a little spin and he was smelling her. It was a lot.
This is how you're gonna shoot your shot next time you see a man you're interested in. Obviously, there's no right or wrong way. Well, there is a wrong way to do this, but there's no like right way to do this. It all is highly dependent on your personality, the circumstances, the type of men you're interested in, but I'm just gonna give you the 3 ways that I like to do it. They have all been highly effective. So the next time you see a guy that you're interested in, you're gonna use one of these ways. The first way, which requires no verbal communication whatsoever, is eye contact and a smile. I would not say this is the easiest way because this one I think requires a high level of confidence, but it is easy in the sense that you don't have to think of anything to say. So you're gonna practice mastering the look. Whenever I talk about eye contact as like an initiator, I always get men in my comments like, eye contact doesn't work. No, yes it does if you do it right. You're going to catch their eye, you're going to make eye contact, and you need to hold the eye contact. You're going to hold it, and your eyes need to say something. They need to say, wow, you are so fine. All of this needs to be happening behind your eyes. Then you can give a smile, a deliberate, sexy smile, and then break the eye contact. If they're interested, they're gonna come talk to you. Method number 2, this is the easiest method. You are just going to give them a compliment on something casual or strike up some casual conversation. Essentially, the goal here is just to break the communication barrier. And it could just be something simple like, oh, your shoes are so cool, where'd you get them from? Or you're sitting next to them at the bar and you say, oh, what is that you're drinking? Simple, casual conversation. If they're interested in you and find you attractive, then they will engage in the conversation and you can continue from there. If you get the sense that they don't want to engage, then you can cut it off. You lost nothing. Method number 3. Now this one is the most aggressive and I only recommend using in certain circumstances, but it's being very direct and leaving no room for guessing. I actually love using this method because it throws men off every single time and you're gonna walk away with a number. I also only like to use this if you have a quick out because it can be super awkward if you're just like stuck there standing there after. Here's an example of what I mean by being very direct. One night I was at a bar with my friends and we were about to leave, but when we were about to leave, I saw this guy walk in that was literally so fine and I was like, I can't leave without speaking to him. So I went up to him and I said, we're about to leave, but I just wanted to let you know that you are the finest guy in here. And I just went to walk away. Obviously, he wasn't gonna let me walk away after saying that. He started a conversation, took my number down, we met up the next day. I understand that all of these methods can sound scary if you're not used to it, but it gets easier with practice. So figure out what works for you, but just remember to remain open, break the ice, and have an exit strategy so it's not awkward after.
Stop asking a man what's his favorite color, what he like to eat, where he want to travel to. You're learning nothing about this man. Ask him, what do you value most in a relationship? What quality is most attractive to you in a partner? What's your relationship like with your parents? What are your long-term goals? You gotta know if he got a plan for a future.
Yes, sir. This nigga spitting. Damn, nigga.
This is how you keep a conversation going when you don't know what to say. It's foolproof, I promise you. Step 1 is acknowledge. Maybe somebody told you a fun little fact about them. Oh, my dog has the same name as my favorite singer or something. Acknowledge what they just said. Oh, is that right? That's cool, that's interesting. I love that. Give them some kind of indication that you heard what they said. Let them know that you're listening and that you're active in the conversation, and that will encourage them to share more with you. Step 2, ask relevant questions. They just shared with you about their dog. Oh, what kind of dog do you have? Or they just shared with you about what they do for work. What got you into that? What did you do before that? How long do you go throughout the day and nobody asks you about you? I spend all day wanting to talk about me, but nobody asks. Be that person that asks the questions. Number 3, as the conversation progresses, this person knows, hey, they're listening, I can trust them. That's when you start adding anecdotes. Tell them a little bit about you. They may not ask questions about you, but by the time it ends, they're gonna be like, I don't know anything about that person because they didn't tell me anything. And by the end of it all, if you've taken the time to build, ask, and share, and the conversation is still not going where you want it to, go ahead and end it. Hey, it was great talking to you. I'll see you later. Maybe I'll see you later. Whatever. Walk away. You did all you can do. Not every conversation is gonna go how you want it to, and that's okay. But most importantly, practice, 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 practice.
All right, here's some conversation topics that'll help you keep the conversation going literally forever. Topics. Number 1, their story, right? Anything that pertains to their story is going to be interesting. So, hey, where are you from? Do you have any brothers or sisters? Where were you born at? Where do you live now? Why'd you move? Do you have any hobbies? Are you an NPC? How's your relationship with your father? Mommy or daddy issues. So all these topics pertain to their story. You're getting to know them as a person. Then you always have the land of their perspectives. Hey, what do you think about this? Hey, what's your opinion on that? Hey, what do you think happens after we die? Are you religious? What do you think about the political and economic state of the world right now? Jaden. Then if you're flirting with somebody, you have a whole bunch of more topics, like past relationships. Oh, when was your last boyfriend or girlfriend? How many boyfriends or girlfriends have you had in your life? How come you guys didn't work out? What do you think you liked about it? What do you think you didn't like about it? What's one weird pet peeve that you don't like? Could he smash?
Hang it up.
You literally have infinite topics. And then to keep the conversation interesting, you tell stories about yourself. Look, Grant, I don't have any interesting stories. Okay, why is that my problem? It's not my fault that you live a boring life. Go start saying yes to things and have a fun life. Become a champion.
I think sad for a lot of guys, this idea out there that if a guy likes you, he comes over to you.
Yet another reason why I think if he wanted to, he would, is a very ridiculous statement. Matthew Hussey goes on to explain that it is not easy for a man to approach a woman, that oftentimes they come off as creepy, or when a guy makes too many of the first moves, it's interpreted in the wrong way, that they are nervous, or they could be anxious, or they don't know the room, or they don't know if it's appropriate to come up and talk to you. And that is also why I express to women so often, show interest. You are not playing any game here by expressing how you like somebody. It is not, oh, well, then they no longer gonna like me or respect me. Because here, think about this. You want somebody that's only gonna come after you and only going to chase you and only going to do this, and they have to do all the work and you don't want to do a thing. In the same token that you're being unhealthy in the sense where you want everything to come to you and be passive, you're also breeding somebody who is equally as unhealthy. They need the challenge, they need the chase, they need to go after somebody that will validate them. And you see how this is like a cyclical thing, as opposed to two healthy people saying, I like you, you like me, or I want to approach you, I'm going to put it out there, why not, see what happens, or I'll let a guy know that I'm interested, or whatever. Because if they're not, that's cool. No big deal. Rejection is redirection. If somebody's not into you, that's fine. It happens. And no one's going to know. There's not like a big chat group that you're going to be embarrassed about that, oh my God, I told a guy I liked him and he didn't like me and now I can't show my face. That doesn't exist.
Okay, okay, okay,